told that your labs are all normal, but you still feel bad? Like, how can that even be? Dr. Deb here, and this is a story that I hear from women all the time. They go to their doctor to complain that they're tired, they're frazzled, they're bloated, they can't remember things, like they don't feel good. They're sure that this is not normal, something's not right, this is not them. And their doctor runs some labs and calls them back, or I guess more likely sends them a letter to say, hey, congratulations, everything's normal. How frustrating is that when you don't feel normal? You know that something is wrong. And I want to tell you a story about a patient from a few years ago who was so angry when her doctor told her that everything was normal. She was exhausted. She couldn't lose weight no matter how hard she tried. She wasn't eating any of her favorite foods and nothing was budging. She didn't feel good and she was certain that something had to be wrong. But when she went in and got checked, her blood pressure was normal, her blood sugar was normal, her cholesterol was normal, everything was normal. And her doctor was sort of at a loss, like he didn't know what else to do for her because he couldn't find anything wrong. And you know, when your doctor tells you that everything's normal, the implication I think that a lot of us feel is that they think that we're secretly binging at night, like we're not really eating the way that we say we are, or that we're lazy and we just need to get up off our butt off the couch and go exercise more, or there's some kind of personality defect that we have, that we're just a complainer, or I don't know, but that's how it feels. And I know for me, I spent 20 years with thyroid symptoms before I finally got myself feeling like myself again. And for 10 of those years, I was on treatment and my lab results were normal. And that's what we're trained. If your test is normal, it can't be your thyroid. Except for me, I was on a medication that wasn't working for me. So it was making my lab test look normal, but it sure as heck wasn't making me feel normal. So what do you do if you don't feel normal, but your labs all look fine? The first thing to know is normal doesn't mean optimal. So just because your lab test number landed within whatever range the lab says is normal, it doesn't mean that's the right number for you. It doesn't mean that that's the optimal level where you would feel your best. Another even more common issue is they probably just didn't look at the right labs. Like there's the standard labs that we order all the time. And really those labs are designed to check for diseases. Do you have diabetes? Do you have hypercholesterolemia, right? High cholesterol. But they're not labs that are to look for, do you feel good? There are lots of vitamins and minerals that are really important for how we feel, but your doctor probably isn't checking for those. Your hormones play an enormous role in how you feel, but almost never does your doctor test you for hormones. For the thyroid, there's one test that they typically do called a TSH, but there's a whole bunch of other thyroid hormones that are really important. Those labs generally don't get done. So if your doctor tells you that everything is normal and you don't feel normal, it doesn't mean that you're normal. It means that they either didn't look at the right tests or they didn't interpret the tests in an optimal way. So don't give up. Don't feel like there's no hope, because you can feel normal again. You just need to find the right person to help you. You need to have the right tests done to understand what is preventing you from feeling normal so that you can love the way you feel.